So I'm supposed to know how this is done. So that was 6 minutes and 47 seconds. Right? So the next person up is Wellin, and Matt actually runs AV and production for Neocon, and I met him at a Pecha night in Chicago, and one of the things that those of you that are paying attention will think at some point this evening is, no, I could do that. And I walked past Matt just as he was saying to his wife, I think I know what I'm going to do with one of these. And so poor Matt, I made eye contact with him, and he's doing it. And here's Matt's bio. He's the Director of Technical Operations for AV Chicago, the AV provider for Neocon East and for many merchandise properties events. Matt also spent several years working as a sound engineer along the cruise ships of the Carnival. Your handwriting is terrible, man. In a couple of moments, he's going to tell you more about his travels and adventures in I know where you are, but where am I? Let's have a huge Baltimore welcome and a very
Yeah, man, that's iron. How about that? I've done like 1,000 events, and this happens to me the first time I go on stage. And you're absolutely right, Peter Exley. Peter Exley is the show pimp of the Midwest. You can't host one of these events without having Peter give you the okay anywhere in the Midwest. So we had to try to do it in Baltimore. We did do it in Neocon East. Like I said, my name's Matt Wellin. I'm an AV guy, and I've done 1,000 of these presentations for you people and other clients. I've sat through 1 million board presentations. So now you're going to sit through mine. So this is where I'm from in Ohio. This is a town called Massillon. It's a high school football town. They're all crazy. It's in the Rust Belt between Pittsburgh and Cleveland. That's all there is, really. These people are crazy. It's a 21,000 seat stadium. This is our Tiger Obi. This training facility is bigger than the Browns and the Bengals. These people are such diehard football fans. When I was born there, they put these little footballs in your crib. They come to the hospital, and they put it in your crib. They put pom-poms for the girls. But, I mean, these people are just crazy. And I love it there, but like I said, I wasn't going to stay living in the Rust Belt. So I went to college, became a sound engineer, and I went out and worked in the Caribbean for 3 years. Worked for Carlo Cruise Lines. I did like 4 different ships. I was in sound engineer, Vegas style show full ships, magicians, illusion shows, that kind of thing. So it was really interesting. It was a really good show environment. But people always ask me, what was it like? It was a big party, people. Let me tell you what, I was living on a cruise ship. It was exactly like you see. All the people that I hung out with were all from other countries in the world. Most of my friends were from like Canada, and Australia, and England. So being 19 when I went out there, this was like this huge cultural experience. So the other thing is, the second thing that I can't read it on here, but that's all the islands I went to, because that's the second thing that everyone asks me is they're like, well, where did you go? So then I had to start naming off, and it's always yellow spots that are on there on East or Western Caribbean, as well as we did Canadian cruises, so we went in Europe. This is in San Juan, Puerto Rico. This is El Moro. It's a castle. You take a cruise. You can't miss it. It's a great spot. You go in there and you kind of cruise in. For me and my friend, we used to go there on Sundays and hang out. I just found this picture incredibly inspirational. Again, it's lost to translation. You can't really see it, but this is the in Aruba. This is the natural bridge. It took 10,000 years for this bridge to get carved away. As you can see here, and on the top, I actually took this big picture when I was there in 2000, and then I went last year on my honeymoon. You can't really see it, but it's collapsed. 10,000 years. I mean, within 5 years, we missed the whole thing. It's gone now, and you know, it's cool and everything. But if you're going down there into or around Mexico, this is in a place called Coba. It's Yucatan Peninsula. It's right near Cozumel or Playa del Carmen. But you gotta take the effort. You gotta drive into the jungle, rent a jeep, and do all that. So it was like, it's a cool place. You can actually climb those pyramids. In Jamaica, this is a great spot. If you ever go to Ocho Rios, take the tubing down the river tour. You can really see the backcountry and really see what Jamaica's like. This is a plantation. Use your imagination. These Rasta guys took us on a tour. This is Bob Marley's house. So they took us on a tour. This is when I used to live on a ship. People said, you know, what was it like on there? This is another thing. We had, like I said, illusionists. This was a lumpy. He's a 12-foot python, and he lived in one of the cabins for the crew members. And we had to feed him rats every now and then, that kind of thing. He was in the show. This is another interesting character I met. This is Erin. Her and I met in 2002 on one of the ships. And this picture, it's an amazing picture. We have it blown up really big at our house. This pier is also gone. Hurricane in 2004 completely wiped it out. So I gave up going to ships, and I moved to Chicago with Erin. And this is representative of Chicago because this is what the winter feels like there. In greater detail, you can kind of see, like, you know, it's a really cool picture anyway. But yeah, that was like, for me, that was a big life-changing experience. I decided to give up the high, give up the Caribbean, and move there. Well, needless to say, it worked out. Erin and I lived in Chicago for 6 years, and we just got married last year, so it's been like 7 years together, and we went back to Aruba. This is my, I'm a Navy guy, and then a really cool green vision for me. But yeah, so that was a life-changing experience. Getting married is a huge thing. So that's what I'm really here to tell you guys about. Life-changing experiences like love and marriage, opening a business. Right now is a time of opportunity out there for the economy the way it is. Some people in better positions. Sometimes people have religious epiphanies, and that's like a life-changing experience for them. Well, a lot of these, love, marriage, all that kind of stuff, you need that, you want that, and you really surround that without even thinking about it. This other stuff, investments, capital, career changes, free time, opportunities, all that stuff takes money. And so what I'm here to tell you about is that the fact that if you can have a life-changing experience by, if you just all of a sudden you're around money. How would you do it? When you're lottery. So this is one way. The odds of winning the lottery are 1 in 175,000, whatever. Even if you won $250,000, wouldn't you say that that would be enough stability for you to take the time? So, in a nutshell, basically, you can look at those long shot odds of something like that happening to you, that you win the lottery, or you can look at it a different way. You play the lottery twice a week, that's 100 times a year. What else do you do that's going to change your life overnight like that? Do you do anything else? Do you drop money in stocks? Nobody does that. So what I'm proposing to you is, don't look at it as a 1 in 100 million chance of winning the lottery. Look at it as, I do something twice a week that could change my life. So, in retrospect, you know, those are long shot odds, but I'd rather be a lot more optimistic about it and say that I do a couple of things twice a week to try and change my life. And you effectively increase those odds of something happening to you. But we missed a little bit up here in the other slides, but good luck, guys. Thanks.
Good job, man.